Hey, I'm Jesse and this is Reed, and we wanted to give you a walkthrough of how we created a video for Morris Bank and Georgia Southern football. We created this 30-second ad to be engaging and entertaining, but more importantly, to be targeted to a really specific audience to tell a really specific story.
Like Jesse said, this was for Morris Bank and Georgia Southern University. And it was going to play back in their home football games at Georgia Southern. And when Morris Bank came to us, they had a pretty clear idea of what they wanted. They wanted to blend their brand as a family hometown bank with Georgia Southern's traditions as a football program, which we'll get into in a little bit because that informed a lot of our creative direction.
So before we start, let's actually watch the video to show you what we're going to be discussing.
This is it. This is the day we work for. All the months of preparation, all the hard work. Blue collar, discipline, toughness. That is what has led to this moment. There are people out there that tell you you can't do it. But what do we say to that? G-A-T-A! They will tell you you're not fast enough. They'll tell you you're not strong enough. But what do we say to that? G-A-T-A! They will tell you you can't have it, you don't deserve it. But what do we say to that? Get after those assets.
So you'd like to open a checking account today?
Initially, it started out, they wanted it to be, kind of your typical high energy, impactful, like athletic video that you would expect from Nike or Adidas or something like that. Georgia Southern has a brand called Gata Lifestyle, which is an in-house production agency kind of thing where they put out a lot of content for all their athletic programs. And they do a really good job, and that's something that their fans expect when they see something like, a hype video for athletics. So that's where we started, and because of it playing in a stadium, because of the environment that it was in, we wanted to give it a little bit of an extra kick, a little flair, and make it a little funny, something that it would stick in people's minds, because in the end it ended up not being what you would expect it to be, and that's kind of what we wanted.
So we hit the turn of the video, the big moment where it turns from serious to funny. This part right here where they run off of the bus is the funny moment. You think they're running into the stadium, but they're running into a bank with the president giving them high fives. And then we hit the coach saying, get after those assets. But historically for Georgia Southern, their fans have said, get after those asses. So we thought financial institution, let's say assets. And we had the coach saying it, which was really funny. So if you're not a fan of Georgia Southern football, you probably didn't really pick up on that, but all the fans would love it. And that's the whole importance of tying in story into videos. Because even at the end, we have one of their actual bank tellers who actually works at that branch talking to one of the players. So we looked at every opportunity we could to tie in who each of these organizations were in very subtle ways that people would really understand when they watch it, because we knew our audience and we knew the story that we wanted to tell.
And the way that played out in this video was Morris Bank came to us. They had a really set idea for what they wanted, and we worked with them, and this is what we do a lot. We work a lot with our clients to figure out, okay, who's gonna watch this? Where are they gonna watch it? What do we want them to do? And what do we want them to walk away with the video knowing? And that really led us to what we ended up with. And as you go through your creative process from beginning to end, it's very important to kind of set that true north and then stick to it. And so that at any part of your production process, any decision you make is going to inform that true north.
And when we do video marketing, we specifically create goals and the audiences for the videos for every single one. And we have an ongoing mix of videos that we do throughout the year for our clients, because this one told a really specific story. And every time you start going down that creative road, you may say, oh, well, what about this topic or this idea? But the great thing about ongoing content, using video content for advertising or just bringing up and leveling up your digital marketing, is that you always have an opportunity to put a new piece out there at another time. So this one we honed in and laser focused on the exact audience and message for the specific moment of like, hey, it's gonna be played in a stadium and it's gonna be played on Facebook ads to Georgia Southern fans, we knew we could tell this story and stick with it. And then in the future, we'll incorporate other ideas and other storylines in different videos as well. And that wraps us up with this overview, how we created this video. We'd love to talk to you about more videos like this. Feel free to reach out to us, check out our other work at lavender.digital, or schedule a complimentary discovery session today to see how we can help you out.